All right, cousins, get ready to dive into the seafood salad with me. So we gonna take some those kind of noodles, some chicken bouillon, and then we're gonna boil some water with the chicken bouillon for the noodles. So now we're gonna start on our shrimp. We're gonna start frying our shrimp in batches. Cause don't ask me why I use this small ass frying pan, but I did. So this is the first batch, and now we're on to the second batch. And then once we get those fried up, then we're going to dive into the lump crab. Now, you want to get the Phillips claw. This is the kind that I recommend because it's straight lump crab meat. It's not like a whole bunch of broke up crab meat in the middle of it. So that's a good one to use. Then we got some tuna, and then we got some imitation crab meat. This is the brand that I like. Then we got some Hellman's mayonnaise, and we going to go in with some sweet salad cubes, right? So now I'm right here. I'm frying up the imitation crab meat because I don't like mine raw in it. Like I gotta cook it. So I added some butter and some Linda's Country Kitchen seafood seasoning and some Old Bay. So that's how it. That was it after I took it out, and then after that I chopped it up into smaller pieces. Right. So now we gonna get into the water. So we gonna boil the noodles. We put 2 boxes of the noodles in there. And then please make sure you stir those noodles because they're going to stick together if you just throw them in there like that and just leave them like that. You're not going to like the outcome. So make sure you stir them around at least twice before they done. All right, so after that, we're going to drain the noodles and pour them in a pan, and we're going to set them aside to cool. So once they cool, then we're going to start adding everything else in it. So we added some of the albacore tuna. I want to say about 2 cans of that. Then I ordered the regular. Then I put in the regular tuna fish, and then I added the cut up shrimp. And then after I put in the shrimp, I went in with the cut up imitation crab meat. And then after that, I added another can of tuna because I felt like it wasn't enough tuna. All right. So then after that, it's time for me to mix it up. So I mixed it up, and then I added some Linda's Country Kitchen seasoning. So I sprinkled and made sure that I covered all the noodles with that. And then I went in with some Old Bay seasoning. And once I threw the Old Bay in there, I put in some smoked paprika. Right, so I made sure. Now I don't know about y'all, but if you notice, all my videos I season down in layers. Like I'm not just gonna add one seasoning one time. Like if that's what you want to do, then you do it. Then if that's your taste buds, then that's what you do, right? So now this is about 7 boiled eggs. So I crushed them up. I added that to the mix. I didn't add my lump crab meat yet, and I'm gonna show you why. Right. So now I added some green onions, and then I started adding everything else. Right. So this is y'all. I want y'all to see everything from afar. Right. So now I'm adding the mayo, and then I added the salad cubes. And then I wanted to mix all of that together and see what consistency I got to see what I needed some more of, right? So once I got it to the consistency that I wanted it, then I started adding in, this is a close-up. So this is how I like it, right? I don't like it all watery and I don't like it dry, right? And so I started adding, at this point, the unlumped crab because you don't want to stir your crab meat in there. You want to fold it in because I don't want to break the crab meat up. Like I want to have a bite of crab meat into every bite that I take. I don't want to have to search for the crab meat, right? So this is why I put it in at the end. And then as you notice it, I'm not stirring it in, I'm folding it in. So once I fold it in and I get everything folded in, then I take my little taste test. And I liked it like that. But then I wanted to still add some razzle dazzle, on the top of it. So this is a close up of what it looked like once I folded it in, right? So now I'm just going to go ahead and go right back in with some Old Bay. And then I'm going to add a little smoked paprika to the top. I don't know, the smoked paprika just do something. It's not like regular paprika, but you get the smokiness in the smoked paprika. That's why I like using that over the regular paprika that don't have any taste, right? So now this is what it looked like once I covered it with the rest of the seasonings. And baby, when I tell you the taste gonna go crazy, the same day